with your girlfriend. You go kill some bad guys.
Yeah, thanks for all the help as always. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to F.E.A.R. And F.E.A.R. we surely shall, because given these creators, it seems we've moved back into condemned criminal origins territory with the world design. This game has always been creepy, but until now it's been doing so in clean, sterile environments. Maybe it's a visual representation of how this can all no longer be contained and we're now moving into the thick of it.
The groundwater contamination in Auburn is coming from that secret Armacam facility. That's gotta be why they sent somebody to the water treatment plant. They're worried it'll get drained back to them.
But apparently this has been the case going back decades, so why the sudden interest now? Maybe they only just realized, or maybe it's increased like multiple times over, ever since the decision was made to reopen the vault. Now, I've had the opportunity to go back and actually, watch myself play from editing the first couple of parts, and I've made a couple of realizations. First of all, that a couple of times when we've been given hallucinations, we've actually been seeing the area from the beginning. And I guess it was literal when Paxton Fettel said that we were born here because that was the hospital, presumably where Alma was born. Or someone. But it seems they're here as well. I've also gotten to watch myself play a bit, and well, I think I can adapt my tactics a little bit. So here we have the opportunity to subvert their defenses by moving through the walls, and it all comes down to aggression and more frequent use of slow-mo. There we go, and around the corner. That guy is slow moving, which means we have to use hit and run tactics. Yep. And back into the wall. And we can grab that other mine. Actually, wait, no, that was the one I picked up. Uh-oh. How are we doing on grenades? None. What about these things? Plenty. You're coming from me. I don't know if you can get through there unless I knock down that board. Yep. Come on now. Get in here, you. Wait till you're through the threshold, and boom. And, oh god, you're still alive. Alright, getting close. And that goes you. Yeah, I mean, I really, I thought I was using slow-mo a lot, and then when I watch myself play, I'm not using it nearly as much as I should have been. So I'm basically going to use it. I've realized that the way the enemies work in this game, it really expects you to use it all the time, so that's kind of going to be how I go forward. Yep, you saw my flashlight. And we're always better off, just being aggressive. Because all the times I've lost a lot of health, it was either because I moved in without planning, or more likely, because I basically tried to fire from cover like it's Call of Duty or Ready or Not or something. And the gameplay just isn't suited to that. They're blowing stuff up all over. Am I supposed to drop down? I actually really like the pacing of the environments in this game. First of all, because it's like we're going back to where we started in the beginning. But also because it just goes so well with the story that's been arranged. I mean, this is essentially a multi-generational curse. The past coming back to haunt the present. And all of it because of the lessons that people failed to learn the first time around. Also, I'm making a real effort here because I wasn't super happy with my commentary for part 2. There was a whole lot of just like, yep, got you. Oh, I got shot. You got shot. The end. Is anybody still alive? Somebody's still alive. Yep. There's some armor over there. Oh, where'd this guy go? Wow, that guy was just standing at ease. That he was not prepared for what was coming. Yep. We can grab you. Oh wow, I'm actually much lower on health than I thought. Can we knock these down? We can. Does not hurt to prepare. The crouch jump is so hard to do in this. Space C. And I don't want to take slow-mo off of control. Oh! I think, nope. Zig and zag, zig and zag, zig and zag! Okay, what do I have in the way of explosives? Yep. Yep, did it. Boop! Okay, I don't have a lot of places to run. No! Ah, that was a total botch grenade. Wait, can I get through here? It's my only hope, kinda. Come on, nope. Let me through. Oh, you've come around the other way. Alright, well that gets you off my back for a moment at least. Alright, what do? I've got a couple of more of these. Can you make it through that doorway? Can you fit? Can you see my flashlight? Yep, there you are. Hello? Come on, ED209. Okay, well, we'll do this way then. Kaboom! Oh, you're still standing. You know, after all that, it's real satisfying to finish you off with the shotgun. God's humblest of creations. The fact that they're sending these things in here shows that it must be a real big deal, right? I mean, Paxton's looking for Alma, we're looking for him, and she's just looking to get revenge on anybody who put her here. It's this thing again. Howdy. No, he's over here. Oop. Ow! Oh, I think that was a direct hit. Alright, you're no longer allowed to live. Oh, guys over there as well. Yep, we got Sniper Overwatch. There you go. There you go. And there you go, you're armed with the same thing. I'm just more accurate because I'm the player. Alright, now, this looks platformy. And I don't particularly want to try anything. Alright, let's just jump the gap. Oh, that actually worked. I didn't think it would. Alright, but yep. Yep. I see your ambush. Nope, no you don't. Oh, look at those giblets going flying across the rooftops. There you go. No ambush for you. Anybody in the lower windows? I bet there's gonna be. Oh, more ammo for that. And more health. Dude, look at that ash stain on the wall. I just love how dynamic the firefights are in this. How so many different things like interact, all the dust and lighting. Oop. Howdy. Oh, that was a miss. And now you know I'm here. Oop, there's more than one. Come on. Come on. Oh, I don't know how you're missing this much, but I'm glad you are. Who's out there? I know there's at least one more. Come on, I know you're there. I can hear you. There you are. Cover doesn't help for you. I really want to use the pistols more. They're so cool and so satisfying. Ooh, and here's my chance. Wow, you guys are armored. How's that for reflexes? Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a supernatural ability, but they did say in the beginning that like our reflexes tested off the charts and that's why we're so good for this. But if we are connected to this and telling us we don't even know who we are, that we were born here. Oh, you guys dropped these things, which means we can potentially be getting a whole lot of ammo. Yeah, that's a lot of ammo for a really overpowered weapon. That's good to have. Let's go back to the pistols. Yep. And a lot more than a flashlight. Are you preparing an ambush in the opposite direction? Yep. All culminating in a jump kick, which is inexplicably fatal. Yep. Wow, 170 health. Man, shooting a guy like between windows in a fire escape makes this feel more like Max Payne than anything. Yep. Sucks to be you. Ooh, armor. I don't know why, but I actually kind of miss like the Half-Life era having armor and health, where you start taking full damage when you don't have armor. I don't know where that went in games, but for some reason I find it so satisfying to have like that extra layer to keep on top of. It's that one thing where there's like a cascading effect if you fail to maintain it. Alice, I don't like the way you're just standing perfectly still like that.
Is this who you're looking for? She smells nice.
I bet. So we're in another one of those freakouts, are we?
She told me so many things.
That ain't good. I'm starting to wonder if the circumstances of her birth didn't involve a literal fire. I mean, the fire imagery appears repeatedly in all of her hallucinations. And it's still pretty unclear if they're working in tandem, or if it's more antagonistic or unrelated altogether. Now en route to the Ramelmeyer industrial compound, Alice Wade is believed to have been captured by Paxton Fettel. Her welfare is unknown, but she's not responding. First time our mission hasn't been priority kill or capture Fettel.
I'm picking up major enemy movement on the satellite. They're all over that area. Watch your back.
So maybe she does have a bit more intention than just killing everyone. Although killing everyone is undoubtedly part of it. And it's not the best weapon for street sweeping, but dang is it satisfying. Okay, oh, we got no grenades. We've got nothing. Well, except for our pistols. And if we can get close enough. Yeah. If we can get you stunned enough, then we can go like that, and oh man. I was not ready for my thing to run out. There we go. Yeah, it might be time to get the rifle back. But then again, as long as we got this thing, we're even better at range. Did you drop a shotgun? No, I just want to make sure I'm on top of the ammo situation. I always get real nervous when the game freezes while it's quick saving. Whoa! Alright, everybody, get out. Come on. Yep! Trial by fire. This is what your training prepared you for. Oh god, they're shooting at me from outside. Oh, they immediately obliterate, like, any mistake, and they obliterate all your health and armor. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I know you're out there. Broom. Broom. Broom, but now the other guy's gonna be an issue. Yep. Alright, back to this. Oh god, you're firing rockets! Alright, so that's gonna be a huge problem. I hate the stagger when you're in slow-mo. It screws up everything. There we go. There's not really a ton I can do about your rockets. And that's you done. And there may still be one more out there. No? Alright, good. And I'm leaving so many skeletons behind. More grenades, please. Please be less stingy on the grenades. In the beginning, they were everywhere. Yep, and yep, and yep. But now where? Oh, I'm actually supposed to climb over this. Yep. Oh, they would have run me right over. Oh, God. Alright, Yep. Nope. Oh, come on. And, you know, this should be a much worse situation for you than it currently is. I see you were gonna get up. I don't trust anything until I see the ragdoll at this point. Yep. You're getting an awful lot of shots on me for people who are getting shot in the face. Did I just kill two of you with one punch, but not the shotgun blast? You just pre-fired that corner completely. I don't think the jump actually helps me, but it sure is cooler.
The Rammelmeyer compound is just ahead. Looks like the largest concentration of enemy forces is in that area.
That's the largest concentration? Alright, well, let's make sure we're loaded up on all fronts then. Oh god, it's a construction site. No, you're not gonna let me crash through the window with the jump kick? Can we see anybody out there? And not at present. Oh, come on, that's a big open space. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, please crash into the construction site. Goodbye. You did that to yourselves. That would have happened even if you did hit me. What was the plan? You guys have a gunship. There's no reason why you couldn't have done, like, proper reconnaissance to know that that would happen. See? I told you.
Well, the situation in Auburn seems to be intensifying. Shortly after a U.S. military helicopter crashed on the roof of an abandoned hotel, fierce fighting was reported in the surrounding area. Police have expanded their cordon to include Auburn and have begun evacuating residents from the primarily industrial district.
We haven't really seen much of it, but the city at large is definitely aware of this story as it unfolds. It'll always find some reason to have us crawling around in the pipes, won't it? And I can't help but notice that the game is saving for me extremely frequently. That's right. Come on now. Down into here. Where are you guys at? You're probably up in the catwalks, right? Get wicked. And I can see that there's a collectible up there. We can't get through here, so how are we getting up? This way. Yep. Anybody else around? I don't hear anybody for the time being, but yeah, you would do something like that while I'm climbing the ladder. There's more up there, too. Goodbye. I'm getting real sick of losing so much health in like half a second. Oh, come on. Whoa, that was a big boom. Alright, how are we getting over there, though? Maybe I can jump onto here? I can. Alright, if only we could get through windows more easily. Let me down. Game? Game! Oh my god. Okay, we're not going down there yet because we have a thing to collect. I jumped at the last second because it became very clear that this would probably pull some shenanigans, but it did not. Actually, this doesn't seem breakable. Now we're more in the close quarters element that I'm used to. Things have gotten a little quiet for my liking. You're not gonna burst through the back of this thing, or was that who I just fought?
Flashlight. Roger.
What, you see me in the dark all the time, but you didn't see that? I'm pretty sure those barrels right there are explosive. Yeah, they are. Well, at least my stuff is still sitting neatly on top. Who's still out there? Yep, I knew I'd seen one of these. I can't get in there. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is... And... Where'd you go? What just happened? What was... Oh my god. What happened to us right there? What happened to our view? I don't even know what weapons I'm carrying at this point. Bang. 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 Oh my god, die. There we go. Now my question is, what am I still carrying? All the same stuff. Alright, good. And that was really disorienting. Oh, another one. Here, hold this for me. Hang on, can I grab that from here? I can. That is so funny. Alright, you are just kind of retreating. Can you come out somewhere else? Are you gonna, like, show up somewhere and flank me and give me a hard time? Yes. Ow. What just hit me? Something just hit me while I was, like, underneath the thing. Alright, well, whatever. We can go up there now. There's a whole bunch of these still out here. Grab anything from back here. More ammo. Anything else? The environmental hazards are really stacking up. Yep. Come on. Melee. Bang. 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 It's important to push your luck sometimes and make sure you get the kills, because otherwise the one you let live will be the one that flanks around while you deal with his buddies.
Her presence is strong here.
I mean, if what happened at Armacam isn't strong, I don't want to see strong. Okay, so as with any time there's no cover, the name of the game is going to be Aggression. Will that door open? A lot is going to hinge on that. Let's do it. Okay, it will, and you're both here now. See, my worry here was in the split across the room. Oh no, the other guy isn't in here. He was just here. But you can't do anything about me as long as you're in there. And I think you have some kind of rocket launcher. It definitely looks like a big gun. So you're training on the door waiting for me, so what we have to do is... Boop, come on. Now it's not the time for inaccuracy. But now is the time for you to be a burnt, crispy skeleton. There we go. And there we go. So what is all this? Strong magnetic field. I was thinking this is like an elevator or something, but now I'm not sure what kind of test chamber this is. Oh, I think this is where we saw our buddy trying to warn us still.
ADC patrol cars are approaching from the west. I got a feeling the situation is about to blow up.
I mean, at what point do you consider this a blow-up? We're a government agency. Why are regular cops even being sent in? Like, how secretive does this need to be? I really don't like the look of this, to be honest. In fact, it may be better to go... Yep. And yep. Yep. Oh! Oh, I got so lucky. Okay. Slow-mo. Just wait for me to finish reloading. And there we go. Well, that could have been so much worse. Been a long time since we've seen a couple of you guys. And here come more. Yep. I see you there. Goodbye. Are there others? I'm trying to listen out, but I don't hear anything. You know, I feel like that electrical look kind of diminishes any stealth that you may have. Yep. That's right, you. And down you go. Into the pits with you. You gotta love it when they get cinematic deaths like this. And that's the strength of this game, is its ability to have, like, emergent situations within heavily scripted situations.
We can't stop it. Where'd that...
Yeah, I may not be the one to help you with this. I mean, I'll try. Yep. Oh, you've immediately turned on me. I mean, I can get some shots on as long as you guys are keeping it distracted. Gotta reload. I don't know how you guys are still alive, but it's kind of... Oh! You're ATC. I mean, you just told me about, like, patrol cars showing up. What are you guys even... Like, what even is your deal? I was trying to help you, but you guys just completely lack self-preservation instinct. Maybe it's company policy. Maybe that's why friggin' Mapes was able to get as far as he did. Speaking of, where is that guy? I still have things I want to tell him. I've never seen such a casual skeleton before. Maybe they can pack him in a box and ship him off to a medical school. These guys got so lucky, and they just threw it all away. What can I do as far as explosives? Answer: nothing of tremendous use. Yep. Even in slow-mo, these things are pretty fast-moving. If I can just continue to exploit this corner, though, you should have an advantage. Yep. There we go. That one was relatively painless, although we do not have much more ammo for this thing. Anything useful for me from you guys? No, you guys just got the basic gear. Which means I'm not all that interested. Electrical noises, I've been trained to fear you. Come on. Ow. These guys are just so not equipped for the situation they find themselves in. Hello, weird panel on the wall. Weird panel on the wall which has strange gaps in the particular brick it's embedded in. One would think they could have made more use of this unless they didn't even know it was here. I wonder if somebody was watching just moments ago and decided to dip when they realized I'd be in here in a second. Looks like an elevator shaft. For a place so state-of-the-art, it sure is run down. Although maybe that's the point. I mean, the Auburn district seems to be all about hiding in plain sight.
This is F.E.A.R. Medevac just got here. Glad to hear it. Thanks for the help. Wish I could have done more. Kick some ass.
Could get out of here, but there's still some things to see. Such as another health upgrade over yonder. Boop. This isn't how elevators are supposed to work. Oh no, I'm in the Bone Brigade's pool! I did not consent to being invited to this pool party! Well, that was a freaky new fear. Seeing a corpse slide off in the space beneath a pool. Where am I going? Okay, now let's go. I still can't wait to see what it is she wants with me. I mean, it's...
I want you out of there as soon as you got Wade and the girl. Get them back to base so I can debrief them in person. Good luck in there.
Yeah, good luck. I still can't wait to see what she wants with me. I mean, it's very clear that we're only alive because she allows it. Now, this is certainly one of the more compelling mysteries right now, is just what is it that ATC are doing here? I mean, they are way out of their depth. Why are they willing to throw their lives away for whatever this is? Not great. Alright, hang on, I've got just the thing. Yep, and yep. Come on now. This ain't working. We actually tanked 2 shots from that. Thank you. The combat in this game is good, but I find the turrets really annoying. Because they're basically every single thing you don't want to have in an engagement. They're bullet sponges, they're extremely accurate, do a ton of damage, and there's just not a whole ton you can do about them. I see that thing on the ceiling over there. And I hear the distinct rattling of the Bone Brigade's bones in the walls. Okay, you gave me some grenades. Maybe I should just use some of these on the other turret? If it'll even matter. Come on, throw. Did it even go off? You were supposed to go into slow-mo at that moment, and then you didn't. Please just die. Did that explosive not even... I don't understand what happened. Oh, it looks like it went off. It did nothing to the thing. And it didn't detonate in midair like I wanted it to, so I guess you can't do that. Yeah, having encountered a few of them, I can safely say I hate turrets. The only real effective counter is if you're right underneath them, and you're able to just go into slow-mo and shotgun them to death. I hear more rattling. Here. Now you guys, there's much more in the way of potential counters to you. For example, whatever maneuver I just did there. I think I hear some of them still alive. Yup! Heads up indeed. Oh god. Oh, it's you!
Everybody take cover.
I hadn't realized you were up there. I thought you were right in front of me. No, wait, come back. I just want to talk. Did you enjoy our conversation? How did you manage to get over here? And for that matter, why are you risking so much? Down. So, what are we doing about you? This door ain't opening, although we should have been able to shoot you through the gap there. Oh, come on now. Yeah, these kind of ranges, pistol's just not accurate enough. Come on now. Die. We're so low on ammo. I have no clue what that was supposed to do for us.
More info on Origin. The genetic reference they used for the program is apparently powerful psychic. Makes sense? If you want a telepathic commander, you need a telepath. Anna was a woman. Says here she gave live birth to the prototypes. Seems Wade wasn't convinced the psychic characteristics were genetic. He figured there was a better chance it'd be passed along if the fetus gestated he assigned the subject. So they put her in a coma, made her carry a genetically engineered baby to term, then induced labor. That's pretty fucking sick.
Oh, we have to climb up here? Well, at least that means he won't be anticipating it. Yep. Man, it's like I don't even know how to use doors. Is this you destroying evidence?
Norton, do you really think you can get rid of the evidence by shredding documents and wiping hard drives? Genevieve Aristide dug her own grave, and she's going to have to make herself comfortable in it. Don't be a fucking lapdog and jump in after her.
So you were actually in direct contact with Harlan Wade. Interesting, but not working on his behest, though. Alright, are we up where you guys were? You should be mostly corpses. Oh god, you were right there in the dark. Playing? Like you were playing? Ah, so you are the survivors of everything that happened up here before. So question, can you shoot me through here? You won't try. That's outside of your range, but we're gonna have to deal with you momentarily. Which makes this a very quick savey moment. Please don't drop me. I'm right in front of it. Okay, this is one of those moments where I can slow-mo directly under you. There we are.
You all right? Get to cover.
Not for long. There's another one back there. There's nobody back here. Man, that environmental hazard ruined your whole ambush, huh? I could have hit you. I was gonna hit you. And then I decided this would be more fun. Alright, now about the rest? How are we doing on pistol ammo? None. How are we doing on this ammo? Good. Shotgun's all we have for regular firefighting right now. And you...
What are you jack-offs? Forget this. The vault is open. Let's finish what we came for.
The vault is open, huh? Well, that's actually quite reassuring. If that's your goal, I have no doubt that that's gonna bite you. Yep. Okay, now would be a real good time for a rifle, or potentially even just a grenade. I mean, look at all the explosives back there. Yeah, that looks like it had good effect.
This way.
Grenades are a lot of fun, but I'm so stingy with them these days. Wow, we put the subject directly onto the autopsy table. That's just peak efficiency. Explosives in this game always have such satisfying results. Oh, come on. Hello? Did you take a shot at me and then die? No, somebody's moving around. And I'm not having it. Well, I'm having your ammo, that's what I'm having. Now, what else is around here? Ba-doom. And boom! That guy's just trying to run. He knows he's screwed.
Stay on your toes. Look out!
Grenade.
Grenade!
Did you take cover behind the table? Yeah, you tried. There was nowhere for you to go, buddy. Nor your friends. Look at that, the blood just sprayed all across the glass. I wish Mapes had been in there to see that happen.
Secure that exit.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
I figured out what a synchronicity event is. There was an incident where they lost control of Fettel. He just suddenly started freaking out. He was only about 10 years old at the time, but I guess he killed a few people. In the investigation, they discovered that there had been a telepathic link between Fettel and Alma, even though she was in a coma. They concluded that she was influencing him. That must have been when they pulled the plug on Origin.
Huh, so that's the real danger of psychic armies. You don't get to control where the links go. Interesting premise. So that means that we really can't be sure to what extent he's acting on his own. I mean, he himself could just be a proxy, who himself controls a whole army of proxies.
This way.
Oh my god, die. It's said that to this day, Armacam has never constructed a single actual hallway. When employees need to get to their desk, they just crawl around in vents and passageways. Alright, the safest thing would just be to... It always feels so wrong to skeletonize these guys, like they're in so over their heads.
He's here.
We can do that. And maybe that'll allow us to get by that place where the gas leak was occurring earlier. Hang on a moment. Yep. That's coming straight back down. Okay, so will that help us? I'm thinking probably not. I'm not confident. Okay, you had the decency to leave. But there are corpses already here. I have no idea where I'm going. Look at this. Like, what even is the purpose of all this? They're just hallways, but textured as vents.
I'm just doing my job. And I'm doing what has to be done.
Yay! Harlan, MVP. He's the voice of reason in the company, and now he's destroyed the voice of unreason. Although, at his weight, he might actually be bulletproof. Please tell me he's not going to survive this. I mean, why would you not finish the job? Just so that he can get a few words off to me?
Fuckhead. He locked you out. The only way in is to divert power to the door.
Harlan Wade has entered the vault and sealed it by diverting power away from the doors. Norton Mapes is seriously wounded after being shot by Wade. F.E.A.R. operative must redirect power to the vault doors in order to pursue Wade. Okay. I mean, I can see things that, like, happen in front of me. You know, this is actually kind of disappointing because I really wanted to see Alma mince you. But maybe she works like a shark. Maybe now there's blood in the water and something can get done there. This is going to be a whole huge thing, isn't it? Elevator up there, which we cannot use because it's too high up. And 2 different ways down. There's so much. Ooh, hey guys. What's up? Aggression. Aggression's needed. Oh, there's more of you. You just tanked a full shot to the face. And you just did not. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. You guys are more heavily armored. And there's still at least one more out there, but I want to replenish my slow-mo first. Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing Wow! You just panic-fired a rocket at both of our feet. So that's totally fair that you can do that. Took all my armor, too. I didn't think you'd open. What even is all this stuff? Like, it's all just stuff. It's pipes connected to joints, connected to wires. And now that's done, and presumably we'll have threats on the way to the other side, right? No, we're good. So does that mean the doors can open now? That means this can open now. Yep. Yep. Come on, come after me. Come at me, bro. Yep, right around the corner. That may have actually been a direct hit, and you guys are kind of doing the rest for me. Yep. Oh, we knocked over one of the note laptops. Goodbye. I can't even see you half the time. There we go. And listen to that.
It's starting to make sense. The name of the woman they used for origin is Alma. That's who Fed was looking for. He's going home.
Alright, let's crouch through here. Boop, boop. Can we really not get through here? Alright, this way. Yep. Nothing here. And back into the vents. The exclusive mode of travel in Armacam. Okay, so presumably when I get around all this, that's when... Nope. That's when we'll have... What? Was I just left without a weapon? Okay, I didn't know that was possible. Hi, the guys. Hey, hi. Yeah, come check it out. Or maybe I just start sniping. You survived! I mean, you were badly wounded. I saw you limping, but you guys aren't one-shot kills with this anymore. You're still alive again. There you go. There's got to be at least one more. Yep. Ow. Come on. I can't hit anything because you keep hitting me. Yep. Bang. Oh, this inaccuracy. What the what? You just saw me do all that. Where do you guys keep coming from? There was nobody in here a second ago. You just put your hands up and try to surrender? Alright, there's gotta be some health around here. Yeah, boop. I don't think I keep thinking I need to pick up another machine gun, but I don't think it's gonna do me much good against these guys if this thing isn't. Of course. And you. That should enable everything we need. But as everything, it's a chutes and ladders game. We gotta go down to go up. Yeah, cool safety features. One slip and you're falling down into the pit of despair, of which this corporation has many.
That's why Aristide hasn't returned my calls. He's probably on a plane to Jamaica.
So she just tried to wash her hands of this whole thing. She knew the dangers in this type of cleanup and decided, hey, it's not going to be my problem. Oh, you didn't work because that thing is in the way. So we need to go ahead and move that so that that can be that. But how do I do that? Oh, there's a ladder over here. Yep, boop. And now that should work, but also... Can I send my... Ah, there's nowhere to go. I was gonna say, can I use that to ride across the room and do something? Now you go up there. And that should be everything we need, right? Which means that the door upstairs should have opened, which means that the path back should be clear. There we are. Actually, can I switch out the pistols for this? I actually can. God. Alright, this will be more job for this thing. Screw it. Get in. Get in. Get in. Die. Shotgun is best. Shotgun is the MVP in this game. And there's definitely something more going on out there. Come on, give me your stuff. There's gotta be a way to do this. Ah, here's a vent around the corner. Boop. I wonder if we can use these gaps to ride this thing down. Also, maybe it would be a good idea at this point to take the rocket launcher. Maybe that'll be a bit more useful, since you guys don't die instantly anymore. Boop. Oh, it does work. I don't know if it did anything for me, but it does work. So, what do I do with it? Every single space is so convoluted in this, even the ones that don't have an enemy encounter. Which I suppose is a good thing, because you can't just take one look at something and say, okay, this is a fight arena.
You have 2 new messages. First message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's Genevieve. Listen, I understand your feelings, I really do. But this is no time for sentimentality. If Origin is uncovered, every single one of us will burn for it. It's time we buried the dead, don't you think? Next message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's me again. If you want an apology, then I apologize. I was wrong. You were right. In any case, I want to be sympathetic, but the situation is urgent. I'm sending Mapes to take care of things since you seem reluctant to do what needs to be done. I hope you can find it in yourself to assist him. End of messages.
Oh, he assisted him all right. Assisted him in getting more air into his lungs. Now, how are we... like, what do we do with this? That's actually the phone call that was referenced in an earlier message we received. Okay, we did it. We did sci-fi stuff. We pushed the buttons, and now our problems have been solved, according to the rules of video games. I think that was everyone.
Almost still in there. Gotta find her before ADC decides to get rid of the evidence.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. All of you guys, please just light up the dude on the catwalk. Yeah, I'm just quick loading anytime I take damage at this part. All robotic enemies in this game suck. With like the possible exception of the ED-209s, because like they just fill no space in the game's combat. They don't need to be there, there's no real counter for them. And the encounters themselves are not particularly satisfying. Like, you're a bullet sponge, and you fly, and you deal huge damage. Plus, you keep your distance with the crippling inaccuracy of these weapons. Come on now. And I have nothing to deal with the other guy with. I just need to get closer. Just need to get closer and get shells on you. There we go.
You have to destroy this facility before he lets you out. There are 4 pylons. Damage the reactor cells, and you'll trigger a chain reaction. Blow the whole place to hell, where it belongs. If he lets Alma out, you have to stop him.
Oh, I was waiting for the moment you were going to dramatically die. I really wanted to be here to watch it happen. Still no cell, huh? Down into the hive with us, then.
I'm losing your signal. We may be out of contact from here on. Be careful of this Wade guy. God only knows what he's capable of.
So here's a whole thing. Well, it seems the whole security force is here as well, so we're getting right into the heart of it now, where old grudges, new cover-ups, and a whole lot of conflicting interests are colliding. You know what? Screw it. We can do it in this video.
You still don't know, do you? What you are. Why you're here.
Still what I'm trying to figure out.
What's the first thing you remember? What's your given name? Where were you born? You have no history.
Are you actually throwing the silent protagonist trope right back in my face?
I were born from the same mother. You must have sensed it. She cannot see in your mind, but perhaps you can see into hers. A life of waking from one nightmare, only to find herself deep in another. I will set her free.
Am I meant to kill you? Holy cow, it was actually you this time. But something tells me that's not the real end of this. So we actually are part of this, in fact. We're essentially, in a weird way, brothers. And he died before he could even tell me what the food situation was about. What is this thing you guys are carrying? Repeating cannon.
She was a very disturbed child. Terrible, debilitating nightmares, hallucinations, hysteria. She never had a chance at a normal life. It was Disler who realized she was telepathic. He speculated that she was extremely sensitive to the negative emotions of people around her. We removed her from that chamber only twice. She was 15 when the first prototype was born. She was supposed
that sort of explains some things. I guess that's just her chosen form, then. But we've also just learned another layer on top of the reasons why she is absolutely going to mince anyone she comes across. And at this point, I'm tempted to help her. Well, honestly, what have I been doing?
System analysis commencing.
So am I to understand that she's in there?
They want to destroy her, but I think she's suffered enough. We put her in there 2 days before her 8th birthday.
Error. No life signs detected.
She died 6 days after we pulled the plug.
Release sequence complete.
This is how it ends.
Is that her true form as she appears within her prison? Well, congratulations on your new membership card with the Bone Brigade. I know better than to make the same mistake as you. Look. It actually seems like she and I might be tight, and maybe we can leverage that somehow? She's not even bothering with the facade anymore. Where are they? Ow. I can't see anything. Alma, you're making me waste ammo that I feel I'm going to desperately need in a moment. They're becoming real. We're starting to see them in the real world. And they're doing real damage now. Even now, once all the clone army are gone, this place is like alive with all these screams and other sounds. It's like the fiery underworld is rising up to meet us. And that may be kind of an apt comparison. Wow, this thing is doing area of effect damage as well as just high damage in general. Wait for them to appear. Wait for them to get close. Man, I swing for melee and I can't shoot for like 30 seconds afterwards. Expose and destroy reactor cells to sabotage energy pylons. Well, this isn't exposed right here? How are we meant to deal with this? Grab a third weapon from here. So just how does one actually expose said pylons? And there we go. Wait, what do we use? This does high damage. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I figured. Where am I going? And we better be ready to stop on a dime if more of these distortions appear. Oh, that's not going to do anything for me. Alright, so we're not taking the elevator back up. Oh, this door is open now. Dark. Dark! So at least we're not seeing any more of almost imaginary friends. Speak of the devil. Bang. Bang! Oh, look at them all just drift in a line. They're presumably distinct entities, but when they appear, it's almost like you're seeing double, triple, quadruple. They're just so synchronized. I can't see anything. And I still know better than to take potshots at you. Yep. Not to mention this place is still trying to cleave me in half. There is no chance that it lets me out. No chance that this thing makes its way up completely undisturbed. Guys are spawning in real close. Have we done something much worse? Because this clearly isn't the end of her. And the fact that she allowed us to do it at all pretty much means that we're probably playing right into her hands. The main facility's reactor has gone critical. A chain reaction is imminent. We gotta get out of here.
He's alive. I just picked up his signal. If you can hear me, get to high ground. A chopper is standing by.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try, but... but I really am not promising much with this. Oh, yep. Yep. If only I could sprint. And on top of all this, there's ghosts in the fire, which is the last thing anyone should want. The whole Auburn district is gonna go up, isn't it? See you coming from behind. There we go. I don't know if you guys know this, but this warehouse is haunted. I know you're back there! Nope. And I'm dead, because I had the misfortune of clicking once. You really are at the mercy of multi-kills with these things, because one bad shot, or one that doesn't kill enough of them, and you're pretty much screwed. Goodbye. I was gonna say, I thought that was the glow from one of their eyes back there. Do have ammo? Nope! Ow. And even one of you takes, like, all my health. And if you spawn right beside me, there's not a whole ton I can do about it. No, you don't. All you clown-carring that hallway trying to ambush me, that ain't gonna work. It's actually when they space themselves out that I'm at the biggest disadvantage. Nope. Yep, this should go fine. In fact, so fine, I'm gonna have to switch to a different weapon to make this work. Because I do not have enough ammo left in my main. Wow, that's a lot of you. That sure is a lot of you. Come on, reload. I've got no grenades to toss into the middle of this. It may behoove me to switch to something else. You guys have been haunting my hallucinations for this entire game, and I've got to wonder what you actually represent in this story. What are you? Where is she summoning you from? Yep, that's what I thought. And you guys are having a real good time with this, ain't you? Oh! Keeping our toes. Not a tremendous amount of ammo for anything.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget. You were born here, in this place. I was there.
Oh, I was actually supposed to shoot you. Unlike literally every other moment in the game, but okay. Alright, so now am I supposed to avoid you or shoot you or like... Like, what are we doing? I clearly can't kill you, but I guess I can? Yeah, so if I had started shooting you, I would have just assumed, you know, I wasn't supposed to. Because you didn't die for a long time.
You will be a god among men. Take her back to the vault.
Well, that recontextualizes some things, and some things are happening up ahead as well. This is a ghost town. Looks like an incomplete Gary's Mod map. Oh! So... yeah, so on good. Really bad. Maybe we shouldn't have done some of the things that we did leading up to this moment. Not quite sure what I can do about this. I think this is now beyond my scope. Massive explosion detected by Hannibal 3 spy satellite in the vicinity of classified Armacam facility moments before signal was lost. Status of F.E.A.R. operative unknown. Yeah. we might have goofed it a little bit.
There he is.
I don't know how you lived through that. We still don't know the extent of the damage.
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion. What about Alma? What happened to her? What was that sound?
Okay, that was a really cool final scare. Oh my god, I didn't expect to finish this in this part. I remember this game being like so much longer. I don't think I finished it last time, but I think I had a good number of hours and I wasn't even out of the Armacam facility, but either way, that was F.E.A.R. And dude, it was so far ahead of its time. I think in some aspects, it still hasn't really been topped in spite of a number of imitators. The gameplay is amazingly satisfying, where not only does all the movement and gunplay just feel really good, and most of the enemies really complement it, but the fact of the AI and how easily damaged you are means that you're so overpowered in some ways, and so vulnerable in others. And that not only forces you to play the game in a way that you really have to like use your head and understand like what's going for you and against you in a given situation, and there is a wide variety of situations that it puts you into, but it also uses that to complement the horror aspects, so that no matter how powerful you are, you still feel like you can't even hope to stand against like the things that are more beyond your comprehension. This may be an action sci-fi shooter, but the horror permeates every aspect, from the constant droning of the soundtrack to the darkness of this office building. And for the most part, the environments until the end aren't even really overtly creepy. There are two things that this game's atmosphere is able to convey even before you learn the specifics. And that's that there's always someone standing over your shoulder breathing down your neck, and that all this has been a long time coming. That this is the culmination of so many things that have been happening in the background that you weren't even aware of. No actual Delta Force operatives were harmed in this production. Ooh, there's a post-credits.
Senator, it's Genevieve Aristide. I just wanted to assure you that the origin situation has been resolved.
But so much for discretion.
It was unavoidable. There is some good news, however. The first prototype was a complete success.
Are you referring to Alma or us? It seems like in the end we both succeeded at the expense of F.E.A.R. But yeah, I guess my closing thought would be, and I'm really struggling to put this to words, and I have been for the entire game, this whole thing, even before you know a single thing about the plot, just exudes evil. It's seeping out of every pore of this game's identity, and it doesn't even have to do anything to make you feel it. Of course, that only grows stronger the more you learn, and by the end, you're not sure what the source of that evil is, Alma or Armacam. I was really impressed with how the scares managed to subvert cliches over and over again, and while I think some of them do self-sabotage by playing a scare chord where one really isn't needed, or by throwing effects on the screen when they should have just not been afraid to let you not notice something potentially, it's just all so creepy in the way especially Alma is handled, but also some of the other visions as well. I mean, her appearing far away and across the room behind some glass, her looking down at us from the balcony silently, as I watch the rest of my team just stare in horror at the scene she's created. It's almost like she takes some kind of like pleasure in seeing us admire her work. And of course, the cherry on top of that is having her disappear before it would be relevant for my character to say anything. And so you just say nothing, because how would you explain that? It's just so refreshing to see a game, especially such an old one, that recognizes that you know what to expect from a lot of scares, and it knows how to subvert them to still get you anyway. It's a game that certainly has a lot going on, but it's only now when I try to think about it at the end of the experience that I realize it's also a very simple game. And so I think it deserves a lot of credit for being such a focused, quality experience, where all of these seemingly contradictory elements don't actually work against each other, but instead complement each other for something really unique and original. And if you like this series, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.